Welcome to your daily focus for September the 16th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day, whether it's through a thumbs up, sharing, commenting, or just merely showing up. Thank you so much. Okay, we have for the numerology, it's a 19 today. So 19 is the sun card. 1 plus 9 is a 10. So that godlike energy, the wheel. So moving into new seasons, new times, better energy. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So the magician comes out. And we know when the magician comes out, it's a beautiful day to affirm what we want to step into, what we want to walk into, who we want to become, how we want to mold our experiences going forward. We have the sun in Virgo and we have the moon in Aries. So Aries, the moon in Aries is actually enabling the numerology, and the numerology is enabling the moon's energy to really allow us to maybe look at some new ways forward, things that we want in our life. So now it is full moon energy now, so I would think that we are maybe seeking room for new growth. I think our ambition should be very high with the numerology and the moon. Oh, we had the Page of Cups try and flip over. Oh, Dylan found his squeaky toy. I did take him for a nice big run. Dylan, not right now, baby. Not right now, okay? Look at that. Look what we get. We get the sun. I'm not starting this reading over. Dylan. See that? There we go. The sun. It's about us. It's about our identity, our self, our appearance. It's about, yes, looking towards new paths, new goals. Oh, goodness. Oh, well, I thought he was leaving it. I thought we were in the clear. Okay, so quieter. I had to remove him. He was just being too loud, and I love his energy, and I don't want to discipline him. But he's on the other side of the door now. He's just gonna have to wait. But I want you to hear the message. You know, if I'm sitting here, I want you to hear what I'm saying. So the Sun card. It's our self, it's our appearance, it's our attitude, it's our personality, it is our identity. So when we look at this card, we see this light, and sometimes we think that light is coming from the sun, but the light is actually from you. So it's by raising your energy, raising your vibration. You know, we've had this for a good solid week now of it is our vibration that will bring in the opportunities right now in our lives. So we have to raise that vibration. We have to get excited about who we are and where we're going, what we're going to accomplish. And that will allow us to see the pathways, the doorways to our tomorrow. Four of Pentacles. So what are we holding on to that does not allow us to move forward? Boy, I sound like a broken record because that has really been the entire year, hasn't it? What are we holding on to? I think it was even 2018, you know, with the justice being the energy. And yet, even though we've gone through that energy, the entire year, we are still being asked, what do we need to let go of? Now, it could be a fear, it could be an anxiety, it could be a behavior, it could be a habit. It could be your habit that when you sit down, you pull out your phone and you turn it on and you start doing whatever. Playing a game, checking your email, sending out a text, watching a video. And it's really hard. It's really hard to sit in silence. And I don't think today is going to be a day when we can actually do that with the Aries moon and the sun leading the way. And the sun coming out is our first card. I mean, that's our energy, the 19 energy, the 1 energy, the 10 energy. But there is something blocking us, something not allowing us. And it could just be our perception. It could be our mindset. We could have a fear of not being accepted, either by the people that we are with now or by new people that we want to step forward with, that we may hold back in some way, instead of just allowing our light to shine and being ourselves, our authentic selves. Look at the clutter in your life. I mean, we still have the Virgo sun, so I mean, it's the Virgo energy is so beautiful when you are cleaning out that closet, cleaning out those drawers, packing away the summer clothes and getting out the winter clothes. You know, we go through it all and like, this is garbage, this is junk, this can be donated, this I'll keep. Because everything has an energy, so when we start to get too much around us, too many things around us, how we are creating our environment, then I think is very important right now. And we need to look at that and see what needs to go, what is just there. And we've just gotten used to it being there. It's like the exercise bike in the bedroom. And it's great for a couple of weeks, and then, well, we don't use it, we get busy, and then all of a sudden we're starting to hang our clothes on it from the night before, and now it just holds extra clothes and the glorified clothes hanger. And we don't even really notice it, but it is clutter in our life. And when we're looking for clarity, we don't want the clutter. So maybe it is looking at what needs to go in our life, what we need to let go of, where we need closure, where we need some kind of completion, so that we make the room for the new beginnings, the new starts, the new energy, your energy. And look at this Judgment. Wow. Time to make some decisions. Time to stop sitting on the fence. Throwing away those excuses. No more excuses. You've got this. So it's time to make that firm commitment to yourself, maybe to somebody else. I would think more so to yourself than anything else. So it's raising our belief in ourselves once again and standing in our truth. Judgment too is sometimes, the work we've been doing. So if you feel like you've really been putting forth the effort and wow, it's like you're spinning your wheels. You're not getting any farther ahead. And yet you've been diligently doing whatever it is, maybe it's losing weight and the scales are not moving. In fact, they're moving in the other direction sometimes, right? And that's because muscle weighs more than fat. So you do start by gaining a few pounds before you start losing it, for if you're including exercise in your program to lose weight or to get fit. And it can be very discouraging, can't it? Excuse me. So this is a time when the Judgment card comes out. A lot of times it says the hard work, the energy that you have been putting towards it wasn't a waste of time, wasn't a waste of energy, wasn't a waste of resources. And it's now when you start to see the results. So that could be for many of you of seeing the results that you've been raising your energy, you've been raising your light, you've been letting go of things, and it's like, okay, I'm still right here though. When the Judgment card comes out, a lot of times all that work that you did before that really looked like it was senseless in your eyes in many ways, really mattered. And the dynamics start to come forward now, appear to you now. You get the clarity and the understanding now that you may not have had before. Four, two. It's the Four of Pentacles in the middle. We're still looking at balance and imbalance, and really that is a full moon, right? The moon was in Pisces and the sun was in Virgo, so it's opposites. And finding that pure balance, and not going too far in one direction or too far in the other direction, and finding that perfect balance. So understand your light, understand your worth, understand, not even understand, but affirm what you want to step into. Do something in order to bring that into existence. But I think the doing that we really need to concentrate on today, and probably all this week, is the fact that we have to let go of some things, or some things has to change in our environment, in our thoughts, in order to make way for the new beginnings. And we have to make some really strong decisions today. Some commitments to ourselves and maybe to others. So I think it's very helpful energy. I think, we spend a little bit of time, conscious energy on these things, and we will make great strides today. In fact, with the sun on one side and judgment on the other, we may overdo it. Our ambition could be quite high with these cards. We might actually end up with too much on our plate, so be careful of that. Although I think it's all good things on our plate. Look at that. You are worth it. That was our full moon energy, wasn't it? You are worth it. You are deserving. Now imagine that lotus there, that giant lotus, opening one petal at a time. And each petal is a part of you stepping into who you are, who you want to be, what you want to do, what your job is, what your career is, what your environment looks like. And try and open up a petal in your life each day. There's 7 candles there, standing in your truth, believing in yourself. And don't worry, there'll come a day when you start believing in yourself and acting for your better good, your greater good. One day, there'll come a time when everybody else will have to believe in you too, because you're walking the walk and talking the talk. You're doing it all. You show it through actions rather than trying to convince. Your ship is coming in. You're excited. You're happy. You see that ship. It's like, yes, finally, it's here for me. You've even got that little boat down there. You can go out and meet the ship if you want. He hasn't played with the squeaky toy since I did that. But he's outside the door complaining. Told ya. Yeah, in a minute. I know. Well, we couldn't have the squeaky toy. I keep hiding it and he keeps finding it. What do we got here? Silence, says the skunk. Silence. In a minute, Dylan. Sit and wait. Meditate, quiet your mind, sense, respect, ego, protection. Silence makes the real conversations between friends. Not the saying, but the never needing to say, that counts. If you've chosen skunk, the message is for you to walk in silence. You may feel in order to get through your situation you need to act defensively or aggressively. Skunk tells you that just walking in silence can be just as powerful. The skunk uses their odor to attract their own kind, and they use that same odor to repel those that they don't want near them. Choose the proper energy that you want to put out into the universe in order to attract the right kind. You don't have to make a lot of noise to get what you want. You just have to review the situation and act with respect and a sense that in time you will receive. It isn't about the ego. It's about confidence. So, yes, it's about confidence. We have the sun there as our very first card, the 19 card. The energy of the day for the numerology is 19. It's about you. It's about the beauty of who you are, that you are worth it. It's time to make some decisions and some choices. And some of them might be that there needs to be closure or healing or some kind of ending or decluttering. But the end result is you start to make some very firm commitments to yourself in how you are going to walk your path going forward. And actively, consciously making that decision too. So you don't have to worry about what anybody else is saying right now. You don't have to convince them that you're doing the right thing. You just have to do the right thing and stand in your truth. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.